This absolute beauty is the Shirogorov RJM Denim Overkill. RJ Martin is one of my favorite custom folding knife designers, and Shirogorov is suddenly one of my favorite production knife makers. I haven't really experienced too many of them. I've held a few of them at Blade Show, a few Shirogorovs, and I've never held an actual RJ Martin custom knife, but together they make this absolute beauty. I'm so in love with this. This is the Denim Overkill. Denim referring to the denim micarta inlays on both sides, and Overkill because it's just so cool. Well, that's just the name of the model, but man, does that thing fly open. It's got a very signature RJ Martin profile, and from what I can tell, it's got a very signature Shirogorov build. This is not my knife, unfortunately. This has been on loan to me from for about a month now from a very generous and trusting viewer, James. Thank you so much, James. I appreciate you more than you know. RJ Martin. There's the Shirogorov bear. And it's been a real pleasure having this. I remember maybe a year and a half ago, we did a story on this when it was first released on the Knife Junkie midweek supplemental episode. And I remember saying, I'd love to someday get my hands on one. Well, I do, temporary as it is. I did get my hands on one, and I love this thing. That's an S90V blade. Let me see. I haven't measured it yet. I think I'm guessing 4 1/4 inches. I'm not going to touch this to that, but let's see. Just a little over 4 inches, so I'd say about 4 1/8 inches from here to the tip. And beautiful S90V blade, just perfectly ground. It just feels wickedly sharp. I haven't cut anything with this or with any of the knives James has loaned me. He loaned me 4 knives, 2 Sean O'Connell custom mini Gs, this and a G4, which I'm going to show on a different video. Beautiful clip here. I like how it's inset in that little milled out pocket there. I like all this micro milling, or this small milling here. It's got a nice back spacer, a beautiful denim, what do you call it, inlay on the lock side. Pretty slender, nice and thin. You've got what I'm calling Pinkerton style jimping right here. Those little half cups carved out. I've only really seen that on a Dirk Pinkerton design. That is not what this is though. You can see S90V right through there. That's cool. Pretty decent weight relief when you look on the inside. I don't have a flashlight handy, but you can see some pockets milled out from there. You can also see this denim pop through, that denim micarta pop through, and you can just see really nice finishing on the inside of the knife, which is always a sign of a very, very fine knife when it's even polished and nice on the parts that no one really sees. I like that it's got this groove cut out to accommodate the blade in the back spacer, so it sits pretty deeply in the handle and it goes nicely into that milled out pocket there. This thing is just dreamy. This is one of those knives where, you know, you might be tempted to throw away all your knives and just have this one. I could see myself carrying this on a pretty daily basis, though, you know, I like to rotate things. I would love to own this knife. Yeah, I really would. I'm still in that acquisitive phase of life. Not sure when that's gonna stop, but this would be so nice to have. Great action. It has this sort of double kick when it pops out. I don't know if it's got 2 detents or something. It only looks like one, but it has the feeling. I thought it felt a bit like a Sharp by Design sort of detent ramp instead of a detent ball. Just the way it feels when it pops out, it has that feel to it. You got your lock bar insert in there. I did notice when I first pulled this out, and maybe it was a humidity issue, but This side seemed like this was slightly loose, but I'm not feeling that now. So not loose, but had a little bit of play on that inlay. Like I could hear it slapping against the titanium, but I think that may just have been some sort of a humidity issue because I'm not detecting it now. Beautiful chamfer down the blade, just super refined. You've got this horizontal sort of hand rub satin on the flats here and on the flipper tab, and then the bevel has this really nice subdued sort of blasted appearance or finish. Man, this is a classy knife. I've been admiring Shirogorovs from afar for a long time, and like I said, also RJ Martin. So to have this has been a real treat. Thank you so much, James, for that. Here's the certificate of authenticity. Blade Steel S90V, certificate of authenticity, denim overkill, handle titanium, jeans micarta, single row roller bearing system. Probably the first I've ever experienced. And then you have Shirogorov signature and RJ Martin signature. And yeah, those are real signatures done like with Sharpies, I guess. So very, very nice to have. All right, guys, thanks for watching and just gawking with me and drooling over this beautiful, beautiful folder, which I have to box up and send back. It's that sad day when you've had knives on loan and you feel guilty that you've had them for so long, so you know you have to send them back. This one I could spend a lifetime with. There we go. Thanks for watching.